bantamweight fixture. London's Wood is 25, Mexico's Quiñones 28. The Mexican is taller by 2 inches, but their reaches are identical. With the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Wood.
Let's go.
Jose Quiñones from Mexico. Really enjoyed his announcement from Bruce Buffer. We've got Wood in the black, Quiñones in the green in the southpaw stance.
Really high on his toes is Quiñones. Allows him to fire those body kicks off very, very quickly. And you can see we've got southpaw versus orthodox, which leaves that body kick open.
And the power hand as well,
and
right?
And the power hand, yeah, absolutely.
There's the power hand. Nathaniel Wood definitely has one of those 9 TKOs on his resume as he ducks under that kick, whether that was by design or not.
Yeah, but this is the problem with a tall opponent. A shorter fighter may have ended up on his back there, but now Nathaniel Woods finds himself defending a single leg against the fence.
This is definitely what I expected from Quiñones, to close that distance, be on him. He's on his toes, he'll strike from a distance, but he likes to get in there and mix things up. And like he said in his interview, he's always trying to show something a little new every time he gets into the octagon.
He said 2019 will be his boom year when he will catapult to the top. Training down with the guys at Entram Gym. Seems to be a real good bond between all of the Mexican fighters that are here in the UFC. They're always out supporting one another.
And if we've learned anything from chest tattoos from Darren Elkins, that says jiu-jitsu on his chest, which means I'm expecting some submissions. Look at this work here. He's circling around. He's looking to isolate that arm. See what Nathaniel Wood does with this.
He's got that underhook on the far side.
It's been
nice. Very, very nice.
Good stuff as Quiñones looks to hit the switch, denied by Wood.
Nathaniel taking the back. Nice work.
Yeah, good scramble there to get back up to his feet. And that was just a good feeling out of the balance of Quiñones. He knew where he could push off and flip him over to the side. Quiñones overcommitted to one side and fell right over.
Wood now starting to control the center.
Wood's from a family of martial artists. His dad was a black belt in multiple martial arts. He remembers going down the scaffold yard as a boy. There was a place there where he and his dad could work out, hit the bag. And now his dad's still very much in his corner, but the involvement of Brad Pickett and the guys at Team Titan, he was telling us he very much has a tailored camp for himself. Does some classes, but it's all geared towards what he needs.
Some redness on the outside of the leg of Nathaniel Wood from those low kicks already. Doesn't seem to be affecting his movement too much.
Yeah, I think it's more of those slappy, you know, the ones that really sting the leg. But as far as damaging the muscle so far, it doesn't seem to really be affecting him. But Quiñones threw up a really nice head kick that really smashed into the forearm of Nathaniel. And that's something versus an orthodox fighter with a southpaw.
Especially if you've got someone that likes to fire that straight right over and over again. If you can beat that forearm, knocked him down with a jab.
Oh, goes right in for the submission.
Beautiful. Got a vice grip here.
Trying to break him down as he does, nearly.
Nice work here. Possibly slide through for a Dars choke if he can bump Quiñones onto his side. Look at that pressure.
Oh, man, he is cranking. Beautiful job, yeah.
I felt the vertebrae of
He's going for the darts.
He's got to keep him on his side, though, if he's going to do this. Now he's got the darts, he needs to scoot towards the legs, control the lower body of Quiñones.
Still seems to be some space in there, and you see Quiñones grabbing his own leg to try to keep that space and the blood flow on that side of the neck. Seems to be getting out.
Great job controlling there by Nathaniel Wood, but Quiñones scrambles back to his feet.
Yeah, great work from both guys there.
Yeah, Wood not letting Quiñones have a second to breathe here. Stays on him.
That just shows the jiu-jitsu skills as well of both these guys, because Quiñones never stopped defending that the entire time. He never let Nathaniel Wood quite sink in that Dars choke.
Yeah, Wood working with Ashley Grimshaw.
Nice low kick.
Yeah, his jiu-jitsu.
The other thing that's worth mentioning as well is Brad Pickett, one of the best MMA wrestlers in the UK mixed martial arts scene, in my opinion, is going to be passing on a lot of that information and knowledge to Nathaniel Wood. Streamlining it, you know, taking away the unnecessary stuff, cutting it right down the line so it's perfect for mixed martial arts, and passing on all those lessons to Nathaniel Wood, almost allowing him to start off where Brad Pickett left it.
Oh yeah, of course, all the knowledge he had at the end of his career, this kid has in the beginning.
Quinones had his head snapped back, and once again, he's really on his bike at the moment.
Nathaniel's reaching a little bit with that left hook at the moment. If he's able to land that with a little more weight on it, he's going to do real damage. Nice effort there. Good takedown from Wood.
Great takedown from Nathaniel Wood. We'll be back in round number 2 after the break. It's just a few weeks away, so head over to UFC Fight Pass to get ready. Rewatch the main and co-main event athletes in their rise to stardom and get ready for UFC 236, Holloway versus Poirier 2. Plus, check out over 14,000 hours of on-demand content and enjoy past UFC pay-per-views right after Fight Night London. Straight into it then for these bantamweights, round number 2, and Wood is having success with his fists.
Yeah, Brad Pickett in the corner was telling him to start utilising the movement of Tecco to walk him onto shots, start cutting him off, predicting the direction he's going to go and then throwing in that direction so he walks onto things. But they also said to keep that pace up. They looked over at Tecco in the corner and they said, he's drowning, look, he's drowning. I think they feel very much like that was a strong first round for Nathaniel Wood.
And Wood did a good job. He got his knee back here. You see Quinones, when he was on the other side, he was trying to get behind the legs when he had that body lock so he can hip in, lift him up. But Nathaniel Wood all over it, defended that up, trying to dig for these underhooks, soften him up with some strikes. So far, great defense here on the fence.
Yeah, Nathaniel Wood's doing a good job with that underhook on the right arm. Keeping it elevated, not allowing Tecco to level change. Good work on the inside by Tecco. Nice elbow over the top.
Little oil check there from Nathaniel Wood.
Yeah, I noted that.
You saw that?
Yeah, I certainly did.
That's all the wrestling he's been doing. He's learning some
of those
American tricks.
So Wood, 26 head strikes to 4 of Quinones, and that was another one. Got the neck of Quinones really taking a bit of a hammer in.
He's a Mexican fighter. He's going to have no problem taking some shots to the head.
That's a very good point,
much.
yeah.
Not that he wants to, but
it's going to be hard for him to generate much power going backwards, and
he's always up so high on his toes.
I was just about to say that, and because he's so high on his toes and he's so adamant to continue moving around, when Nathaniel Wood does hit him with something, you can see the reaction through his whole body.
Yeah.
His head bends away, and you can see, you know, that recoil that goes through his body as he's taking that shot.
Wood has been so calm all week. Really has conducted himself very professionally, wise beyond his 25 years. I guess one of the things was this is a great hunting ground for him here at the O2. Not maybe this particular arena, but there's a little brother called the Indigo where he fought a number of times, won a belt, and then defended that belt.
Beautiful work, outside reach by Nathaniel Wood, finds his way into half guard. Now he's got the wrist control on the far side.
Nice. Collapses Quinones with that.
Great work by Quinones, though, scrambling back to his feet.
Got the back.
Good work.
That's in tight.